Hello all, welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator. So we have decided to change things up. Yes, that's right. We are now over Orestes. We've been here before. Just as a quick dip into the hiring hall. As you can see, no one really standing out. We're not really hurting for pilots at the moment. RNGesus, please. Please don't do what you're gonna do. But we are back in clan space. Well, Steiner space, but there are definitely clanners here. There are definitely clanners here. In fact, we have Clan Wolf and Clan Ghost Bear. We also have Draconis, along with Steiner and the planetary government. So I believe we spend a little time here. We might be able to find exactly what we're looking for in order to get the Rifleman 2 Legend Killer and the Corsair both up and running. Maybe.
Greetings, Commander.
That, or we might square up and find ourselves in a whole lot of trouble. So, right off the bat, what do we have? This is against somebody? Against Lyrians. Scramble. A battle in the jungle. An active patrol of wolf mechs. And we have a blackout for Bosch and a defend base against Curitan. What added force? What is this? Recovery against Laren, and this is against local government forces. So, battle in the lowlands here. Now, Kirita, this is against... Yeah. We're gonna have to wind up doing either... That is against Draconis. Okay, that's not gonna work. We are looking for clan gear, is what we're looking for. Unfortunately, a fair bit of what's on the board seems to be against Draconis Combine and Steiner. Except for this one. This one is against wolves. And I think clearly there's going to be good things here. When salvage is this low, that usually means there's going to be good equipment on the field. I think we have to try it. 2 choice picks, 9 random, 1.8 million C-bills on the board. This is for the planetary government. So no progress made for our lovely, lovely Steiner owners. No worries, we'll get that squared away. Kodiak. Get Dark Chaos on the field, get our longbow out with boots. And the other 2, who do we want? Do we bring the Zeus or do we bring the Mark II and the Annihilator? That might be better. We'll Braver on the field. Pop in the Annihilator. He's at 695. We'll get the Alicorn. Bandit. And the Carnifex. 6 tons left with Glaive. Perfect. See everybody planetside.
Command interface initiated.
All right, what are we looking at here for initial? Looks like we have 1 star on the board.
All right, Jungle.
So potentially 1 to 3.
Exotic.
That's the edge of the map. Best bet might be to play with hardcover. But it also looks like there might be other things on this side of the hill too. So maybe our hardcover is over here. At least that way we can defend ourselves from a flank while dealing with those who are up the hill. We'll drop on the far side of the island and see what we get.
a new
There we
sensor
go.
trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
10 op 4 on the field. And there's indeed a flyer or two. A bunch of Timbies out there. In fact, there's 3 wolves right here. Oh, crap. Nidhogg. LAC-10. Havoc. A dire wolf. Timby Wolf N. Timby Wolf D. A shootist. I haven't seen one of those. And of course we have Timberwolf Vlad, Timberwolf G, and Timberwolf T. All the wolves are different variations. We have an Oro Gauss and the Nidhogg.
How's it going?
Do sensors say anything now? Yes, they do. The Vlad is rocking twin LRM 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4 ER mediums, 2 ER large, and machine guns. Oro Gauss has a Gauss rifle, large pulse laser, and streak LRM 5. TBT LRM 20s times 2, MI heavy lasers times 2, SMER pulse times 2, 2 ER mediums and a small laser. The Nidhogg is indeed running Bomb Infernos with a light AC-10 and twin MRM 10s. Probably going to want to get rid of that right away. Havoc. That's a bunch of SRMs. Like a bunch. A bunch of SRMs. 2 large pulse lasers and 2 ER mediums. A dire wolf, 3 ER PPCs, streak SRM 4, and 2 large pulse lasers. Timby N, what do you got? 2 LRM 15s, twin ER PPCs, twin medium pulse lasers, and 4 machine guns. The shootist, AC-20 Mydrons, times 1. 1, 2 medium pulse lasers, Magnas, 1 small laser diverse optics, and 1 ER-L laser blaze fire. And how about the Team BD? 1, 2, 3, 4 SRM 6s, streaks, ER small lasers, and twin ER PPCs. All clan gear.
Let's do this.
All fun stuff to see. So, first things first. Technically speaking, this group can wait. We'll smash this group first.
No shooting, just running.
'18 Havoc pushing.
Yes,
Glaive, we're gonna get your anti-airs all fired up. Boost is on. 13 evasion out over the water and swing back for that Nidhogg. Team BN also pushing from the right with a shootist. So technically speaking, we should have terrain cover for a majority of the weapons fire from the right. Excuse me, cactus.
Good to go. Roger that.
Get everyone advancing to the left.
Talk to me.
So we'll get your EI unit on.
Accelerating to maximum speed.
And hopefully we kind of hit a little hard. That's all we really need. Team BD also pushing.
Receiving you.
Braver. Push you to the left, keep you in the trees.
Yep.
And same thing with Papa. Actually, Papa we will push.
On the move.
I was gonna say we're gonna leave Papa alone for a minute so we can drop a UAV, but the Annihilator is very tall. It's probably better just to get him moving than anything. Supernova. Dark Chaos, let's get your EI unit on. Trying to avoid walking on the gravel as was highlighted. as much as possible. Boots.
Yes, Commander.
Let's keep you in the trees, but push you to the left a little bit.
Yes, Commander.
And bandits.
Let's move.
All right. All that stuff, that was battle armor. Turn 20, Nidhogg goes first. Ah, unfortunate. Fingers crossed for AMS. All right, I think we kind of walked away from that one in decent shape.
Heading out.
Maybe. Anti-airs. All the anti-airs. Rounds out. Nidhogg down.
Enemy down. LRMs are out.
Oro did not move.
Waiting for orders.
Well, Vlad first. Get to work.
Receiving you. Heading out.
And that one's 50-50. Tag did not land, unfortunately. Rounds up. Armor's open on the Vlad. And he is going to be falling back. Kind of. Returning fire.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Dark Chaos, what do you got? You got eyes on. Tim BG. Energy build.
Aye, aye.
Stay on the Vlad.
Attacking from position.
Upper leg destroyed. Omnipod, lower arm destroyed.
Take that.
Direwolf from the rear moving.
I've got your back.
Stay on the Vlad. Not quite unsteady. That's unfortunate. Havoc trying to line up boots.
Yes, boss.
I can indeed get a direct line of sight here.
Engaging target.
Here, large laser destroyed and
I
unsteady.
hit something good.
DBT in the rear and pushing up. Should have a shot on somebody. Going for the C. Missiles are doing
A
work.
big hit. Big hit.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Well, if you want to block my shot, I guess you bloody block my shot. Rounds up. Team BG going for the salamander.
Better me than Lady.
Yeah, we are dealing with clanners, in fact. A little bit rougher of a scrap. Indirect fire on the way in. Landing against the Tim BC.
Systems holding. Yes, Commander. On my way.
If the wolves want to stack, the wolves want to stack.
Firing on target.
And that's a wolf down. With its accompanying battle armor destroyed.
Enemy down.
I believe that was the Tim BD.
Waiting for orders.
I can move here. What's the hit chance? 30. I'm going to be pushing the Annihilator to just climb up the hill here with the jump jets. Turn 10. Okay, guess that must have been the shooter last turn. That's all right.
Ready to get it on. Double time.
Alicorn, no shot. So we'll just push up.
Victor, please found me.
Turn 18, Glaive. Let's go ahead and say hello with our Hellfires, shall we? Ours is 175.
Looking out.
We got 14 evasion on everybody. Go for the Vlad. Hellfire 70%. Rounds out. Tag landed. What a backstab. Vlad down.
Hostile eliminated. I've got multiple weapons with no ammo.
Oro's taking a swing. Gauss missed, but mild damage on the Carnifex. Do you have ace pilot, sir? You do not.
Standing by.
Dark Chaos, line up that other Timby. See if we can't find those missiles he's got in there somewhere. Hip destroyed, LRM 20
Let's
crits.
hit him hard. Scored a critical hit.
And continue pushing up the hill. Turn 16, Wolf T gets return fire and Salamander. Armor holds.
My armor's in bad
Not
shape.
quite unsteady.
Let's do this. Got it.
What are we looking at here for hit chance? 35 there, 63 there, 53 on the Timby. Let's go. Battle armor, what are you actually? Homogeneous. You're going to be a problem is what you are. Let's get a couple of them killed.
Target's taken a critical hit. Commander.
Followed up 50-50 from the other wolf.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Almost got him.
That hit something good. Orders.
I do like the battle armor PPCs, because that's promising. Timmy T, enjoy your risks.
Confirmed.
Injury resisted, but the wolf is half open. I'll take it.
Fall in behind me.
Turn 15. Havoc on the move. 14, Timby N. Going for indirect, flares out. 0 damage on the Annihilator.
Standing by.
That's 50-50 on the Longinus. Why not? Probably should use Swarm. Yeah, I really should have used Swarm.
Negative damage.
Things I think about after I pulled the trigger. Dyer on the move, no shot. Timby D on the move. No shots. And Shootist. No target. Mig.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Kill the wolf.
Remember
I'm
what?
gonna say I think our LI heavies all landed on armored areas, which is unfortunate, but not the worst thing in the world.
Advancing, Commander.
What's up, boss?
Braver. Straight shot. Rounds out.
Target confirmed.
That's a boom.
Hit him hard.
Timby T is got heat issues, and that's a punch. He's out of here.
Good to go.
Papa? I think we're good without the UAV.
Got something you want done?
No one in line. 40% chance. Take a round on the Longinus. That should be the rest of the squad. Battle armor gone.
One more.
Perfect. All that's left is the Oros.
Let's hit them hard. Commander.
Glaive. Oros has turned 16. Should have a couple people. Not many, but a couple people going before the Oros does. Get the jet boost off and get back over the water.
Copy that.
Could ping it, why not?
I've got a sensor lock.
He didn't move, but should help missiles if he can't get direct line of sight.
Orders. Throttle down.
All right. Dark Chaos, what do we got? We got a crew compartment hits.
No retreat.
Streak alarm 5 destroyed. FCS improved crit.
Critical hit. Standing by.
All very important things to break. Push everyone else up to the top of the hill.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
And we do have a shot. That says clear shot. I'm gonna warlord this. It says slightly better clear shot. And yes, it was, but we spanked one of the allies off the turret.
Waiting for order.
It hurt so bad. All right, Great White, get up here.
Full speed.
99% rounds out.
Firing.
Tag landed. That's a good drill.
Let's get this done.
Beautiful.
One last target.
All that's left now is the star on the other side of the mountain.
You've got my attention. Affirmative.
So let's focus on making up the hill. Team BN, 0 damage on the Annihilator.
Standing by. Roger.
Now the damage of the Team BCA probably going to have him kind of hang back a little bit.
Commander.
It shouldn't be as much of a headbutt as what it was
On my way. Double time.
going up this one path up the hill and squaring off against three timbers and a Nidhogg. In fact, we can actually start peppering everybody.
Commander?
But we're going to focus on getting up the hill first. DBD just kind of walking back and forth. I'll laugh if Papa hops up here and has a shot at somebody. Does not.
Firing jump jets.
Ooh. I don't know if the Dyer's going to have a shot on him.
Let's go!
But that's a question for next time.
Standing by. Let's move.
You glaive on the move, getting ready to pop back in next turn and do a ping.
Standing by. Roger that. No shooting, just running.
A lot of this hill cover is going to protect us as we move across. This will allow the Salamander and the Longbow to kind of start peppering, though.
Receiving you.
Just got to get out of the trees, get up the
Waiting for
hill.
orders. Let's move.
We can use the ping on the Team BC if we get close enough.
Need something?
That's
Chief?
always a possibility.
Consider me there.
Good to go. Hightailing it.
Talk to me. Moving as fast as I can.
And we're looking at for hit chances 23. Not really worth it. We will make sure that ML 20 is on. Save our ammunition. Enemy star is trying to find a spot.
Just tell me what to do, boss.
Just a whole lot of nothing at the moment.
And gunning, Commander.
Dyer does not have a shot. All right. Indirect fire again on the Annihilator, 0 damage.
Good to go. Let's do this.
Come on, Boot.
Time. Let's go.
Let's get up here.
Receiving you.
Could line up on the Dire. I think his ER PPCs would be able to return fire, but the large pulses might not. There's also a lot of other things over here that might take a shot. Havoc. Timby D might. It might be out of range of the AC-20. And Timmy N might. There's a lot on this board here that may decide to ruin our day.
Confirmed.
We'll get him up over here. See if we can kind of use this side of the mountain as a shooting alley.
Yes, boss. All right, let's see what this thing can do. Got it.
All right, we're getting our heavy units up to the top of the hill finally.
Good to go. Roger.
NBC is going to be closing to use the ping.
Orders. Roger.
Yeah.
We're going to want that boost online if we can. 15. Can I get 16? I can.
Roger that.
Get 2 into a ping.
Lock.
They are in cover.
Remember, tactics.
That's not the worst thing in the world.
Ready for orders. Let's see what this baby can do.
On my way. Double time.
Be able to engage next turn.
Receiving you.
Those standard rounds.
Location confirmed.
50-50 on the Wolf. 50-50 on the Shootist. He's got the AC-20. DBD's got twin ER PPCs and streaks.
Here we go.
Can I get lucky?
Let's go.
Little sandpapering on the 75-tonner. Pulse got tagged twice on the Carnifex. That's disconcerting at 16 evasion. And some indirect fire in the Cody actually making through the AMS shield. That's all right. More pulse laser damage. AMS working overtime. A lot of those rounds landing on the rear of the Carnifex. Hi! 16 evasion. Guys? That mean a whole lot to you? Apparently not. I think I've forgotten what it's like to fight clanners.
Ready for orders.
And the AI BS that takes place whenever doing so.
Give them everything you've got. How's it going?
That would only be a tag, wouldn't it? Yes.
Commander. Full speed.
One
No target.
more turn. And then we'll reserve, and everyone will just pop up over the hill. At roughly about the same time.
You've got my attention. Follow my lead.
50-50 rounds out on the Timby D. Center torso's looking a little light.
What do you need?
Glaive, you need to get out of there. They coming to touch your butt. 17 evasion.
Double time. Let's go.
Waiting for orders. Copy that. Full
Braver on the move. Mig also on the move.
Running and gunning.
Yes, Commander.
Boot, you can just kind of stand still for this one.
Affirmative. Give them everything you
Team
got.
BD looking a little thin.
Bye. Confirmed.
Why not on the Dire?
Whatever you say, boss.
Little hyper assault on that one. Turn 15. Enemies up. Team BN, are you doing any indirect? You are going for the C. I may have to switch my indirect target here. 14 Dire's falling back, taking a shot at the Alicorn. 1 PPC and 1 a large laser blast landing. 5 evasion in the extreme range. And the Team BD deciding to follow up. Shootist. No shot. Papa.
Yes, Commander.
If you jump. And if you can kill this Team BD.
Show me.
3 or 4 hits landing. Not bad.
Receiving you. Let's move.
Full vigilance this one.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Armor check. Timberwolf
Yes, Commander.
to Dire. Give me a ping.
I've got a sensor lock.
3 of 5.
Yep. On my way. Double time.
16 evasion.
I'm on it.
Anti-air fired. Team BD took a hit.
Long range missiles are out.
Still up and about. Dire on the move. Going for the Annihilator. Decent hit.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Talk to me.
Come on, Soul. Kill the D. Ha ha ha.
Follow my lead.
Shoulder destroy. That's about all we're getting on this one.
Take that as a lesson. Confirmed.
Havoc on the move. No shot.
Ready for
Dark
orders.
Chaos. Who
it
else?
going?
Braver. None of these guys are in position. I got a little jumpy.
Standing by. On it.
19. Give me boots. Give me crits.
Engaging. Victorious. Show them
A lot of reds, but only a SRM6 crit.
I have been
That's
called,
unfortunate.
and I must answer.
Receiving you.
Bandit, are you in a position to actually engage?
Full speed. No
The Timby,
target.
you are 50-50. Rounds out.
Right. Who's next?
Took both her arms off. This should be a knock as well. Pilot injury. Initiative down. That's about it. Shootist. Wants none of the smoke. Tim BD getting back on his feet. Those actuators working overtime, so she's got no arms. That was a streak attempt, I think. Team BN. Indirect fire on the sea. Alright, we gotta pull you back.
Major armor loss.
Yeah.
You are pretty much not a threat anymore. Rounds on the dire.
Locked on. Give them everything you've got.
Rounds on the dire and reposition.
Warriors, show them what you've got.
Ooh, Nelly. That's a stand and shoot. Vigilance set up. 80% of this range. Armor holds.
Yeah.
We need to turn that off. That's a 12% fail chance. Get out of there. All right, calculate faster. There we go.
I copy.
Turn 23. Shootist. No shot.
You've got my attention.
Well, best hit chance is going to be standing still. Dire's slightly better. We might get through the torso.
Target confirmed.
We did, but we didn't really capitalize.
Roger that.
Receiving you. No shooting, just running.
Vigilance up on the sea. Just fall back for a quick turn. Turn 21. Dire on the move. No shot. MiG.
Remember, tactics are greater than numbers. Closing in on target, Commander.
Should not be body blocked. Kill the wolf.
And that's
Wolf down.
the demon round table.
Commander?
Braver
Understood.
just
Moving
kind of
fast.
slowly moving up.
Receiving you.
Dark chaos. Get you 8 evasion. We'll get you on top of this ridge line. You should be able to see down and tackle somebody next
Waiting
turn.
for orders.
Give me the swarm. There's a lot of battle computers in there. Unfortunately, no ammunition.
Target locked in. Let's hit them hard.
Well, no boom to follow up on it. That's a shame.
Ready for
Bandit,
orders.
what do you see? You do see a clear shot to the dire.
I get you. On the move.
Rounds out.
Let's go.
Engine crit, ERPPC crit. Dire's still in it. Okay. Team BN trying to figure out if it wants to crest that hill or not. Minor damage on the Great White.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed.
Pop a step back, put some rounds on the dire. 2 of them dirted right into the side of the hill. Unfortunate.
Let's do this.
Well, let's not expose ourselves too badly here. Now we will vigilance though.
Acknowledge.
Give me a boom. That's a boom. Dire down.
Do this.
Aye,
What have we got for weapon systems? Not really much of anything.
aye. On my way.
Commander. Understood.
Great White, get in there. Target that havoc.
Target acquired.
Great armor damage. AMS doing a little overtime work. Narc has landed from the havoc.
Ready for orders.
I hate these neeks. Oh my gosh. English.
Confirmed.
Line up on the Havoc. He's got ammunition. And I don't think he's got case. AP rounds it is. Rounds out.
On it.
No boom. No
Let's go.
boom.
Just tell me what to do, boss.
Supernova's out of position for one more turn. Salamander. Now we better stay on the Havoc then. Rounds up. I will give him props. He's been very stable.
Hey there.
All we need now is this wolf to come ripping around the corner. And actually, I'm going to vigilance just for that occasion. Shootist. I'm taking rounds at the alicorn. Armor holds. Timby decides not to press the luck around the corner. He goes for the great white. The armor's thin, right arm.
Minimal damage on that hit. Let's do this.
All right, boot. Switch back to Artemis indirect. What do we got? 66. Stay on. Stay on the Havoc.
Got it. No retreat.
Upper arm destroyed and heat sink destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
Papa. Land some shots on that shootist, if you would.
Engage the target. Show me your war face.
3 of 4, not quite fully center mass, but decent enough hits.
Move order received.
Can I kind of reposition to capitalize? I can.
Roger.
50, 75, 75 on the Havoc. Rounds up.
Hot dead.
Wow, 75 and one doesn't land. That's all right.
Good to go.
Too am used to disappointment.
Confirmed.
Mark 2, continue pushing.
Waiting for orders.
Let's get a TBC down off the top of the hill here.
Copy that.
Let's get another ping in. Grab all 3.
Locked on.
Beautiful, MiG.
Just tell me what to do, boss. Closing in on target.
I'm actually going to see what we've got for offensive push. I'm going to go with center mass.
Remember why
Gyro crit, engine crit. An unsteady. I'll take that.
Ready
Glaive,
for
you're just gonna chill in the back here
Confirmed.
so you don't get shot.
Standing by.
Dark Chaos. That Havoc is actually going to go next. So we'll put him on the ground.
Retreat.
Havoc going down. That's another boom and bleed. And break line of sight with the Kodiak. Soul. 63 on the shooter.
Aye, aye. I'll break him.
That is an engine heat sink +1 crit.
That was a critical
And stressed.
hit, lad. Moving out.
Turn 20. Timby N. Spanking rounds off the turret of the Alicorn. My armor holds.
Damage minimal.
Commander.
Bronzite. I need to run you over gravel. I can run with 3 evasion. Havoc's not much of a problem. Shootist is.
Confirmed.
Give me a boom. Shootist down.
No time. Yes, Commander.
Boot. Throw rounds at the Havoc. And go for that torso. It's open.
Roger that.
Well, I think he's just combat ineffective at this point.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Turn 15. Havoc getting up. I think he's got a narc beacon. That's about all he's got. So not fully combat ineffective, just nowhere near what he likes to think he is. Put rounds on this Timby N.
Let's get this done, folks. Standing by. On the move. Full
50-50 from Papa. Rounds up.
firing on target.
Let's get this
I'll take the
done.
hits we can.
Good to go. Location
One
confirmed.
primary target is a Timberwolf N.
Locked on.
Streaks fired.
McCorian.
I'm not saying a narc beacon couldn't kill or couldn't cause some damage. I'm just saying it's very much unlikely to. Give me a boom on the Wolf.
Hell, yeah.
Engine crit, LRM-15 crit, heat sink, double destroyed.
Critical hit.
Glaive.
Receiving you.
Again, just move a little bit. Turn 21, Dark Chaos.
Receiving you.
Just the person I wanted to see. Rounds out on the Timby. Standard rounds.
Locking on target. Let's hit him hard.
Machine gun destroyed, unsteady.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Alright, Havoc. Narc beacon has landed on the Alicorn.
Standing by.
That is more annoying than anything. Artemis indirect to the Timby. Rounds out.
Locked on target.
That's a boom. I'll take that one.
Talk to me.
So you want to follow that up?
Firing on the enemy. Follow my lead.
And that's a Timby down.
BattleTech down. Copy that.
All right.
I have been called.
All that's left
I must answer.
is to say goodnight to the Havoc. And Havoc down. All right.
Mission successful.
Well, not too bad. Like I said, a little bit of a brawl going up the hill, but that's to be expected. Especially when you have 3 Timberwolves and a Nidhogg squaring you down right off the bat. Very surprised the Oros didn't really do much, but I'm not going to complain too loudly about that one. 978,000 in her back pocket. Probably going to be... Well, they're Omnis. The Salamander, not so much. Team B took heavy damage. Salamander, moderate. And then the Alicorn and the Carnifex took hits. So I have to try and get used to the fact that we are dealing with clanners again. It's not as forgiving, I guess you could say is the word. I could take this Timberwolf, and this is going to be really good money just to immediately turn around and sell. I don't think anything in here survived. No. But we still should wind up with one more choice pick. And 3 random. Let's disassemble everything else here and see what we get. A lot of wolves. AMS clan. Gauss Rifle clan. All the clan gear we could ever want. It's good to be back in clan space again. All the battle computers we could ever want. XL engines. I need one of those anyways. I need a cooling kit. Yep. There's a lot on the board. Now, the question is it worth taking the wolf? I'm going to say yes, because... Let me just justify this one. Senatorso's gone. All we are really grabbing... All we're grabbing is the frame to sell, and that should net us $1 million. Get rid of that part. 3 total. Okay, well, either way, we got the clan engine we wanted. So that's a plus. We can turn around and sell the wolf, cover any expenses for repairs. They might be extensive, they might not be. And then we should be able to kind of start playing around a little bit with what the legend killer might be.
That mech you asked for is cleared.
Personal mech of Vladimir Ward, modified prime variant. That's all right. 381,022 days. So we still come out on top of that one. But if we were to sell the frame, dip into the mech bay here. And just scrap it 882,000 C-bills. And then immediately turn around and get this legend killer up and running. It'll be 4 million. What was it? 260, 270 core? Those weapon systems out of here. Already at 4.2 million. Oof. And apparently we're gonna have to do some more missions. But what I'm thinking here, what I am thinking, because this weapon platform is so darn accurate anyways, cooling's a little off, but it's only 48. Let's get... Technically speaking, how would that sit? 291. And the hyper assault goes last. That would be enough for 10 alphas with the Ultra 5s. This one requires hyper ghosts. I think we need 2 of that. I'm thinking. I also want to switch out the kit for our clan kit so we can get some more sinks in here. But this is kind of what I'm thinking might be the loadout. 2 ER PPCs, twin Ultra 5s, and Hyper Ghost 30. Maybe. Definitely a range machine. But at least, you know, showing some bones what the Legend Killer could be. Would it like an all ballistics or all energy build? Yes. I don't think it's going to be possible, especially with the changes to ballistics. It's just not going to work. And if you try and squeeze all energy in here, you're going to wind up completely killing the heat levels on this machine. Granted, ER PPCs are sitting at what, 54 heat? 840 range. Here to slap in some large pulses. Again, for 24 heat less a piece, you're almost heat neutral. Almost heat neutral. That brings us right back up to 58 heat. But we don't have Pharaoh on or nothing else like that, so that's an additional 5 tons. Not 270 core can actually hold an internal heatsink. Oh, that's nice. Then again, too, we do have heat banks. Could have used the thermal, I guess. For now, there'd be a cool shot in place. 42 heat. Could keep that. Oh, the Ultra 5. Two tons over. 321 damage. Gyro XL puts us at 0.688. How about double XL? I think I'd have to say negative to one of the pulses, one of the large pulses, which would then solve all of our problems. -2 delta, I could put a AMS system in here. And away we go, but I'm going to put this back to the comment section, because again, we don't have the C-bills for it at the moment. Obviously, we've got to run some more missions and do some more sales, but we are over the right planet as long as we can get through the fight. All right. There's definitely going to be a whole lot of clan gear on the board. So, go ahead and let me know what you think. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you had a wonderful time with this episode. If you did, by all means, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment on down below. Every little bit does help. In the meantime, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, all.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.